Today we're gonna do almost before this I was doing a montage on how just me collecting information. I saw this video. I'll be in the description. I should be able to play it. I'm gonna play it just a little bit in the beginning, but mostly it's just about a ton of characters end up basically having a brawl. So I'm actually doing a voice over right now. So just play it just so you guys can watch something on this voiceover. So basically, it was 50 Super Saiyans versus 50 Saiyans versus 50 Viltrumites versus 50 Kryptonians, 50 Mobians, 50 Predators, as in the movie. I did change a couple of them to 50 avatars from after the last Airbender and stuff like that. I think I have a list. Let me pull that up real quick. So I'm just gonna here. There you go. Alright, so we have 50 Saiyans, ton of Saiyans and stuff, versus 50 Viltrumites. I think the Viltrumites are gonna end up being fully cooked because by the Saiyans. To me, I did some research. I haven't really watched some of these things, some of the shows. Now we do have at the 19th Viltrumite, it just ends up going to at the 21st Viltrumite, just a Viltrumite grunt, and then there's just Viltrumite, no Viltrumites, which I think isn't. I know Omni-Man is incredibly. He's a stronger than an average Viltrumite, I think. So, but I definitely think that Goku and Vegeta probably can just take out Omni-Man, which probably can lead a ton of these Viltrumites just to die. Now I am gonna skip over a ton of stuff because I am kind of scared about people's opinions. I haven't watched a ton of these shows, so I am a little scared what people are gonna think. I do think that the Saiyans are end up gonna go for the Kryptonians next, and when they do that, it's mostly just gonna be I think the Kryptonians could probably win it, but I don't know. You guys should tell me in the comments if you think so. Now the Mobians. With the Mobians, they're Sonic, if you don't know what they are, it's Sonic the Hedgehog and his type, basically everyone's on the Hedgehog except Eggman and stuff, or Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik and stuff. Basically, if you think about it, I saw there was another video with game theory where the Sonic Hedgehog does a sonic boom in I think Sonic Frontiers. He ends up doing a sonic boom whenever he kicks. Does a kick? Imagine that. I don't know how strong Kamehameha is, but no, I think with the bright like planning. I think the Mobians could take out the Kryptonians or Saiyans, which to me seems probably really close. I do think that. Then the Predators, they're probably gonna get cooked by the avatars. Just Aang, put him in the Avatar state, he'll just take out tons. I don't know. Spoiler warning. For that. I don't know. I'm a sucker. Like I said, I'm a sucker for Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, he's gonna full on cook. Like he did with Fire Lord Ozai. He's gonna full cook him. I mean, it's just, to me, it's just unfair for the Predators, because you're just in the air. You see this guy just in the air, and he just throws rocks at you, just throwing fire at everything. And then I forgot which Avatar this was, but one split the entire unit, like island in half, things like that. Now, you saw the last video I posted about the Katara rant. It was very scuffed. I did not plan it out. I just thought it'd be funny to start ranting about Korra, because I do not like Korra. I end up changing the 50th Avatar to Momo. I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny. So yeah. Again, I'm so limited on how much I know for different things. Like Hulk, there's a ton of Hulks and stuff. Like ours, the MCU version, he's pretty strong. But if you're talking about the the one with where he's really indestructible. But the thing about the Hulks, basically, if there's Natasha around, I mean, there's just gonna be Bruce Banner, I guess. So I don't know. Basically, the weakness is just show a video of Natasha or something. So I don't know. But basically, that's kind of it. Now the Speedsters, on the other hand, I think the Speedsters are gonna definitely go after the Mobians, because you got all the Flashes. You got, who else do we have here? Quicksilver, remember that? Ton of DCU things. Ton of MCU. Ton of just stuff from Marvel and DC. Now I don't want the Quicksilver from the MCU. I think we'll go with the comic one, because I think, to me, the comic one is just stronger than the I think they nerfed the MCU one, but now it does count Silver Surfer. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if that counts. I'm not gonna count it, because he's not a real speedster. He just moves very fast. So that's literally what it says. He just moves very fast. He's not a traditional speedster. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna count that. I'm not. But I think if we put aside the differences from what universe they're from, if they all work together, the speedster probably will just decimate, because they're really strong. And then taking out Barry Allen, he in comic wise, he would just take out a ton of punches, incredibly fast speeds. He can literally go through the time. I guess. You just open you can phase through walls fast enough. So I think if all of them can do that, then there definitely there's a high chance of them winning. The thing is, the next up was 50 robots. Now you could say the robots, you can just take them out. I mean, Magneto isn't on this list, so I mean, I think he is. There's not X-Men on this, no. But just think about that. ton of robots. You have, let's see here, the Iron Giant. That's where he went. The military, we're sending nukes at it. I think they sent nukes. Just tanked them. He just tanked. It was insane. Like, you had the entire, like, army against it. R2-D2 and C-3PO cooked. I mean, they're not gonna do well. Unless they have the plot armor that Star Wars gives them. Jarvis, he's an AI. Now, if he is in Vision, he does stand a chance. But it is more of a robot. He's more of a cyborg. Because in MCU and stuff, like, he's more of a, like, he has flesh. Which to me, if you have flesh and you part robot, instantly makes you a cyborg. So that actually is next up. I'm actually going to see if it's there. If he's, like, actually in that list. Let's see here. I don't think he's there. Nope. He's not there. He's not in that list. So I'm not going to count that either then. He's not. Actually, I will. Let's see who we can get rid of. We do have MCU. Age of Ultron. Oh, no. Vision. Vision isn't the robot. He's in robots? Or is that... Was that... I'm all confused. Avengers, Ultron. Yeah, Vision Marvel Comics. That's what they have for him. So that's so he is a robot. Okay, then yeah, they do stand a chance. He has a big chance because technically Jarvis is in. It's from the comics though, so I got no clue if he's in the comics. If Jarvis is actually in Vision, or like part of Vision's like conscience, but I got no clue. You use the androids from Dragon Ball Z. Got a like Cell from Dragon Ball Z, Frankie from One Piece. I don't know how to like rank these. Now I'm gonna decide. We'll say that. Let's say the Mobians, Speedsters, and Cyborgs. But they all made it. They're all in, like, they're all going to be in a bracket. Now, next up is androids, 50 androids. I'm not counting Dragon Ball Z androids, because they, I think, they're Saiyans, correct? I don't think so, but pretty sure they're Saiyans. But there also is them in the cyborg category, so I'm not going to count them in the androids. From that one movie where I think Samuel L. Jackson. No, that's not him. The guy from Fortnite. Which technically he is from the Men in Black. Him. That one movie where he's in. I think those are androids. We're gonna use those, which they aren't really strong. So then you have 50 lions, 50 humans, 1 silverback gorilla. If you have 100 humans versus the silverback gorilla, you're gonna end up having like 20 humans after that. The thing is, 50 androids probably could kill the lions, and then with like probably ease, because they're like, I think androids are probably like stronger than the average human. So the androids probably like take out the rest of the humans and the lions. But next up, you have the Steve. And think about it. 50 Steves. It says 50 Steves. If you have that, who knows what they have? Are they like clown cures carrying 50,000 crystals? Are they like full speedrunners? Like, are they, I don't know, Dream, I guess? Do they have that plot armor? Like, they eat 1 golden apple. They have basically 18 hearts then. Mostly sure. And, at least on Bedrock Edition, if you eat more golden apples with the absorption, you can basically stack the absorption hearts. So imagine that. It's only up to 8, but still, imagine that. You have these, and they're too strong. I don't know if anyone sees the videos where they're just humanly impossible strong. By carrying two water buckets equal an infinite source of water. And if you have infinite water and you carry and you have 2 buckets in your inventory, that means you're infinitely strong. So, yeah, that Steve's up a great chance of winning this. They're also going to be in the, with the stuff. Tesla bots, cooked. Ninja Turtles, probably cooked. The Shreks, cooked. Just look at the Iron Giant. I mean, honestly, take him out. He is nice, though. Kaijus. I haven't seen any of the movies or read. I think there's comics too. Got no clue. I got no clue. But the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, he's the kaiju, I guess. I don't know. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So yeah. But I think the Saiyans probably could defeat the kaijus. So I don't know. That's just me. I don't know fully a ton of this. If you guys can explain in the comments. Chuck Norris's. Yes, he's like an insane person that does a ton of stuff. The thing is, he's just a human. He truly is just a human. So they're probably also cooked by the 50 C's or the Saiyans. Also, just the kaijus probably can kill him too. Level 50 Pikachus are all 50 Pikachus, all level 50. This is tough, because what they all use Thunderbolt at the same time. I don't know. If they all use Thunderbolt at the same time, probably have a good chance. But, I don't know. They might lose, because what happens if they all faint and they all go back to the Pokeballs, huh? They're not going to be able to come back for a while. You can take them to the place. So, I think Kaijus probably could take him out. Let's see, Omni-Man or the Viltrumites probably could take him out. So, 50 Ghost Riders. I got no clue. I know a Ghost Rider is, like the skull face guy with the skull on fire and stuff, and he drives a motorcycle. But I got no clue what he does. I got no clue what his power is. I know he's got like chain whips or something, but that's basically it. So I'm just gonna he's just not gonna be able to. I'm so clueless on all this stuff. I feel bad. Like something like No Life's, like they collect as much merch as they can from Ghost Rider. They just watch this video, and they just got this kid that got no clue what Ghost Rider basically does. So I got no clue what he does, which is like the worst part, because then it's not a fair fight for them. But I guess they'll probably stand a chance to the Pikachus and the Chuck Norrises, but I don't know. They probably won't stand a chance to the next group of 50 Transformers. If you have Optimus Prime from the Bayverse movie alone, there's no, I think I saw this video made a joke, why Decepticons when you have that guy? Decepticons are the bad guys, if you haven't seen any of the Transformers stuff, which is sad if you haven't. I know it's sad, I barely watch any anime, but still. But, dude, Bayverse Optimus is incredibly overpowered. And we're not, Rise of the Beast, we're not counting that. No, that's not Bayverse. Nor is a Bumblebee movie, to me at least. You know, they were supposed to be connected to Bayverse, but not counting that. But basically, you got Metroplex, Omega Supreme, Fortress Maximus. Metroplex can do some damage. Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave, and Shockwave. I don't know what the heck is up with Shockley, but he just doesn't stop. He just doesn't stop. Like, you took off his arm, he's back on the field in an hour with a new arm. Like, it's insane. And then other faction, Unicron, Nemesis Prime, Primus, the literally Cybertron, the planet, and Unicron. I don't know. They're gonna cook. They're really gonna cook. It's only 50. Bring back. I forgot one of the this is 49 number. Like Tarn is. I got no clue who he is. But like he says 40. It's like the 49th. Devastator, Galvatron. So. But then, next up you have, let's see here, 50 Megalodons cooked, 50 Lizards cooked, 50 Wizards, not Lizards, Wizards now, and they're all Gandalf. They're probably, there's a good chance, the thing is, if it's like the Gandalf, doesn't he die? I'm spoiling if he dies. Then I got no clue. I've read The Hobbit, but I was like 7 months ago, so I got no clue. I totally forgot. But yeah, they'll probably stand a chance. There's a good chance that he probably could live. Might be cooked though. If the Transformers are brutal and they just don't care, then yeah, he's cooked. But if they're being like nice, then yeah, he's got a good chance of living. The minions, I think they're gonna be cooked. They're pretty dumb, in my opinion. 50 Doomslayers. No, 50 Doomslayers. Literal hell. He goes to literal hell and back multiple times. The thing is, the second you get to the armor, I think, yeah, he has armor in all of them, right? I don't know. But if he has armor in all of them, and you get through that armor, I think it's just like normal flesh, right? You can just kill him like that. So basically, if you get through the armor on the Doomslayers, they might be cooked. 50 Doofenshmirtz, basically a normal guy with a crippling addiction of inventions. So basically just a normal guy. He's not really strong. Unless it's the other, like the alternate dimension one. He might have a chance. He might. But I don't think so. So, 50 sentient AI waifu chatbots. Basically just computers, so just stomp on them, I guess. Just break the computer. 50 Snoop Dogs. Basically a normal guy. Probably is gonna die. 50 snipers. Yeah. Just remind you. The next one will take out the snipers. The next group will take out the snipers. 50 Jedi. If they're all good with the Force, then yeah, those snipers aren't gonna be able to do anything. But because they're gonna know what's coming. You got Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan, Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen One. Okay, think about that. The Chosen One. Now, Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker was mentioned in the one second. I'm gonna make sure. Is Darth Vader a Jedi? No, not. So no, but Darth Vader was one of the cyborgs, which his suit was killing him. He does end up dying because of the suit, but I don't know. I don't think, but the Jedi probably can do some damage. Like you got Mace Windu on here, you got the Chosen One, Qui-Gon Jinn, Kit Fisto, let's see what else. I got no. I'm not like, this might be like a ton of stuff from comics. No, I just don't know if there's comics about them. But yeah, Jedi probably will cook. So, just don't let Order 66 happen. I mean, there's no clones on this, so probably not. 50 Gooners, basically just humans, probably cooked. 50 Wallies, too nice, he probably would die. Like, he's made for collecting garbage. So, 50 vampires. If we're just doing a normal vampire, yeah, it's probably cooked, because in the day. So, cooked. 50 Teletubbies, cooked. 50 Powerpuff Girls, no clue who they are. It's probably cooked. Now, one Bob the Builder with the Infinity Gauntlet. If it was just a normal Bob the Builder, he was going to be cooked. Logically. Be cooked. But, yeah. He's probably... But now he's got Infinity Gauntlet. So he can just basically... honestly, wait. Bob the Builder wins this. But, oh, wait. If he has the Infinity Gauntlet... Well, if he has the Infinity Gauntlet and is still alive with it, he's gonna win. But if he doesn't, if he's dead because the Infinity Gauntlet killed him because the Infinity Stones, he's literally dead. Did you see how Thanos was when he put the last stone? Like, bro, his flesh up his right arm was literally going away. When he snapped, and like when he teleported back, snapped, and then in the next movie, Endgame, which, yeah, I feel that. Never mind. I'm not gonna speak my opinion about Endgame. Like, yay, the Avengers win, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So, good movie though. Pretty good movie. But the gauntlet melted on him after 2 snaps. Like, I get he used the stones to destroy the stones, which is quoting what he said, but still, he probably is gonna die from the stones. I mean, the stones, they're incredible power. Literally one Vision literally had a stone in his head, and it wasn't finished, and he basically exploded half of the forest when it was pulled out of his face, basically. Now, they do end up saying that the same thing in Age of Ultron. That I really like Age of Ultron, great movie. I think Cap, somebody says that they need that if they like have the truck fall, or it ends up, what is this, bro? Oh, dang. Basically, if they've got the like container that's carrying like the Vision pod that has him like there, if they let that fall, that stone will level the city. So, that's one stone alone. I mean, you can go back in time with the green Jolly Rancher, I guess. But if Bob the Builder wins, if Bob the Builder is alive after winning, after like having the Infinity Stones, he's gonna win. But I think overall, it comes down to the Mobians and the Saiyans. And I think the Saiyans will take it. I think the Saiyans will win. But I think that's just how it is. So, I mean, you basically, for the avatars, like all of them that are pacifists, or all of them that are let's see here, airbenders, they can't do much. I mean, they're pacifists. What are you gonna do? Take away the bending of Vegeta, I guess? No. So, but yeah. But that's basically what I was saying. But, I don't know. Pretty good. Well, I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, you just I'll have some music you guys can like listen to as you watch the rest of this video. See ya.